Hello, hello, hello out there. How's everybody doing this evening? Hello, hello, and hello. My name is Coach Don Allen, and I'm the CEO of Stay Sexy Wellness. And, well, we'll talk about Black History Month. I want to welcome, and thank you to tuning in to celebrate Black History Month with us. This month, I will be sharing some unknown Black history facts. I said unknown because, sometimes they don't tell us all the history, and we have a lot of rich history out there. We have had many, many accomplishments, but we might not have heard about it. Okay, but we're this month I'm going to do my best to shed some light on some of the things maybe you did not know, or you knew a little bit, but now we're going to clarify some things. So during the month of February, we'll celebrate the outstanding contributions and achievements of African Americans' history, culture, and society. So I want to thank you for tuning in with me this evening. I want to know where you're tuning in from. I want to know. Please let me know where you're tuning in from. And at the end or during, if anything I say to you is valuable or relatable or you didn't know, let me know. Let me know that you didn't know. I feel free and I feel great that I had enriched you with some well-deserved information about African Americans. So tonight, I'm gonna talk to you. If I wear my hat, I'm gonna tell you why in a second. Did you know that black men and women had a strong presence in the Wild Wild West? Yes, I'm saying the Wild Wild West. Hey, the Wild Wild West. I'm sorry, I like that song. It's the Wild Wild. Yes, yes, yes. Black men had a presence in the Wild Wild West. Matter of fact, one out of every four cowboy was an African American. I did not know that. I knew there was some, but I didn't really know it was that many. So, yes, one out of four was African American. So, but I'm going to talk to you tonight about one specific individual. Okay, his name was Bass Reeves. Bass Reeves. He was one of the greatest frontier heroes and one of the first black deputies, U.S. deputy marshals west of the Mississippi River. In fact, it was believed that the fictional character of the Lone Ranger was based on Bass Reeves. And I'm going to talk to you a little about that later, but I want to give you some background information first. And you decide what you think about this, okay? All right. So let me get some information for him first. Okay, first he was born into slavery in Arkansas in 1838. Bass and his family were owned by Arkansas State Legislator William Steele Reeves, hence the last name. He was kept in bondage by William Steele Reeves' son, Texas Sheriff and Legislator Colonel George R. Reeves. Now, Bass was forced to accompany the son as a body servant when he joined the Confederate Army. A body servant. Okay. So sometime during the Civil War, Bass managed to flee. Some say he went to the Indian Territory where he lived among the Cherokee, Creeks, and the Seminoles until slavery was abolished and he became a free man. Following the Civil War, he returned to Arkansas and served as a scout and a guide for federal lawmen working the Indian Territory until 1875, when federal judge Isaac Parker appointed James Fagan to hire 200 men, the U.S. deputy marshal, to cover the Indian Territory. He recruited Reeves. Who could speak several native Indian languages. So Fagan hired the deputies, but there was never more than 50 deputies at a time. In fact, like I said before, it was believed that the fictional character of the Lone Ranger was based on Bass Reeves. Now, let me tell you why they think this And as I give you facts, you make your own decision what you think, okay? I'm going to give you this facts, okay? Here was number one. Reeves had an American Indian companion and aide on many trips in the Indian territory. He had an Indian companion. They didn't say his name was Tonto, but they said he had an Indian companion. That was number one, all right? He had an Indian companion. hmm Okay, next, he rode a white horse during one period in his career. Horse, white horse. Okay. He regularly worked in disguise to catch fugitives. Hmm. Okay. Also, he gave out silver dollars. Hmm. They were both from Texas. Hmm. And the Lone Ranger's name was Reed. Hmm. Hmm. You think about that? Hmm. I don't know. So they said they can't prove that Reeves was the inspiration for the fictional character, but he's the closest person to real life to resemble the Lone Ranger. Hmm, interesting, okay? Brother can't get no credit, but I don't, who am I to say? Anyway, so the model for the Lone Ranger could be Reeves or not, was closely they're saying that Reeves had a very high dedication to his duty. He took it very, very seriously, and it was legendary. Let me tell you what he did. Number one, he arrested his own son for murder, and also he arrested the minister who baptized him for selling illegal whiskey. Okay, he didn't play. He didn't play. No matter who it was, the law was the law. He didn't play who you were. So it says during his long career, Reeves arrested over 3,000 felons. 3,000 back then. Wow, that's amazing. And he arrested 3,000 felons who broke the law, federal law. At his death on January 12, 1910, in Monasky, Oklahoma, numerous newspapers stated he had killed more than 20 men in the line of duty. It's not over. One more thing I want to say. Right now, they have a mini series. It's called Lawman Bass Reeves. It's created by Chad Freeham and executive producer Taylor Sheridan, and it stars David Oyelowo. I bet that name right, Oyelowo. So they have a mini series right now about Bass Reeves right now, currently. Okay, so you want to watch it? It's current. Okay. Now Reeves also is featured in the new U.S. Marshals Museum in Fort Smith, Arkansas. So I hope tonight they learned something new and inspirational about an amazing African American man. And I'm bring you many stories about great stories about African American men and women. But I want to thank you for watching. And if you got value from a podcast, please drop me a V. And anything you want me to talk about, I'll definitely do the research. But I'm really enjoying bringing the education to the Black History Month street. I'm gonna say that I'm really enjoying it. I hope you are too. And please like, comment, and share the Black History moment in time with you, for your with your friends and your family. I want to thank you so much for just spending the time with me and just sharing these precious moments in Black History Month. I'll be back tomorrow with another tidbit, with another news, another information on Black History Month. All I want to say is goodbye for now. Oh, God willing, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Have a blessed evening. Good night.